Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to be installing this. So, as you can see, I have got the Bspeed 4AGE 16 valve covers. I ordered them a very long time ago. I've just been waiting for the car, my KE35, to be solid, done, dusted, and then I thought I will reward it by installing these lovely, beautiful valve covers. And also I had to order some main lines from T7 Design, some AN lines and fittings and things, because I'm going to be installing an oil catch can as well. So let's get it on, let's get it all nice and beautified and talk you through what we're going to be doing. So this is what we've got in here. This is what I did temporarily. Did a wrinkle black on the original valve covers and then sanded back the Toyota and twin cam logo, but it's not very pretty, obviously. And it is spurting oil out here, which you can see little bits of it over here, and just generally you can see a little bit of that there over on the top of the carbs. So we are going to make that nicer. Got new hardware and seals, because again you can see it's bleeding through a bit of oil there, which I'm not keen on. So let's get this off and get the new ones on. Alright, well, I've tried to install this properly, but I've actually been unable to do it, unfortunately. Reason being, the fittings are fine at the end. They're the 3/8 BSP to AN10. But me trying to guesstimate where these lines would go kind of just messed it all up. I did take some measurements, but T7 only allows these lines to be a minimum of 25 was it 20, not 25 mil, 25 centimeters. So you can only get a minimum of 25, and yeah, it's just not quite there, annoyingly. I was thinking I'd be able to mount it over here initially, just on the bulkhead, just do some nutserts there, but it's not, yeah, the angles just aren't right, it's just not working, which is super annoying. Like, yeah, I'm pretty bummed out by it. And then I was like, oh well, I'll try and do it over on the strut tower. Can't do that either. So yeah, not cool. I don't know where I'm going to put this oil catch can, to be honest, but it looks good though. I'm very happy with how it looks. He made all this custom for me. You can get whatever design you want. They're great. They are a bit expensive, but they're brilliant. I even got him to do a custom oil cap with the old Toyota logo in it, so I was pretty happy with that. And I'm just sort of racking my brains whether I want the centerpiece in there or not, because you know, I'm happy with the work that Dan ST did. He did the carb install, motorbike carb install, but it's a bit, I don't know, it's not massively in keeping with this sort of old school design now. So if I just sort of wedge that there, you'll see what I mean. It's, yeah, it's not quite it, is it now? Worked on the old one, this one not so much. So not quite sure what I'm going to do there. Maybe just leave it open, I guess. I'm not sure. It's not really going to affect anything. It's just stylistically. So I'm a bit bummed out by this, to be honest. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with these, because they're not. These were expensive, very, very expensive. I need to do a bit of brainstorming on how I'm going to get this to work, because it's just not, yeah, it's just not quite there, annoyingly. I can't, maybe if I build off of it and do a plate, so it's further away, I'm not sure. Alright guys, you joined me on my phone, and the reason being, I drove the car after the last section of the video, and it pissed oil all out the top. So I've now since fitted the catch can fully. It's not 100%, but it'll do for now, and I mean it works, so that's kind of the main thing. So you can see here, pre-made line number 1 worked fine. So then I found 2 swivel barbed fittings and chucked them on with some braided line, which I've just sort of clamped on. It works fine, it's good enough. I did just buy and try to fit another line, but I didn't get the offset right, so that's just more waste of money, which is brilliant. So you're not happy about that, but never mind, such is life. It works, that's kind of the main thing, isn't it, really? So yeah, fitted. I will reuse the other line that I bought, and I'm going to use it for the middle piece here, because I can cut that out there, and because it's a 90, I can just angle it straight down, and so any blow by that wants to come out properly will be angled down. Not that it's kicking out a lot, to be honest. That's kind of the blow by that it has kicked out, which is not exactly a ton, but it means that at least one of the lines won't go to waste fully. I'm a bit annoyed that I ordered another line thinking it would work, and it didn't work. So whatever, what can you do? Do you know what I mean? I tried. Just a waste of money, to be honest, more than anything. It's just really difficult to figure out the offsets that you want for the sort of rotational. So they're fixed unless you get an offset in terms of where they're going to point. And I mean, how am I going to figure that as an offset out? Honestly, you know, like that's absurd. And so I did try to fit it, but it ended up with loads of kinks in it. And then I thought, oh, well, what I'll do, I've got one of these, so I will just cut it, but I can't because of PTFE in the middle. And then obviously it's under high tension, so then the braided line just pinged all the way back. So again, still a pretty major waste, to be honest, but never mind. Live and learn, you know, I won't make that mistake again. So, but again, annoyed, but whatever, what can you do? So that's what we're at right now. Still, job well done overall. I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. This car will be good for this year now. I can just sort of drive it around and enjoy it. And then come next year, I'm going to take the engine out, and it's going to be repainted and all welded up and restored, basically. But for now, that is a job well done. And I do think they look great. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do with the spark plug valley yet. What I was thinking of doing was getting some anodized aluminium and basically just having it a middle black anodized aluminium just in the middle there, because all I'd have to do is just measure to drill holes. You'd have to kick it up here, so I probably wouldn't do that. I'd probably just have it in the middle and measure it to there. There is that way of doing it, because I don't think a 3D print would look great on it. I'm not sure. So whatever, who knows? I'm open to suggestions, but I think for now it's just going to stay as it is. It's more, I guess, race car-ish, kind of. What do you reckon? But I'm pretty happy with it overall. These fucking braided lines though, tiny little barbs just pinch in and piss out blood everywhere. Quite annoying really, but never mind. Anyway, rambling. That's it. I'm gonna bugger off with this video because I need to do some more. I need to film an update on that thing, which you guys have been waiting patiently for. So there you go. Cheers. Bye bye now.